everyone. It's June 14. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. You know, once again, I have more proof for you. This is not Earth. It's a parallel dimension world called Schmuck-World. Honest to God. Now, I saw a story in the BBC earlier this week that really didn't get as much play and attention as it should have. And I'm wondering, Now, the frontline soldiers in Pakistan who are fighting the Taliban and Al-Qaeda and all of that, they're going to receive a bonus immediately of a month's pay. I personally think that's a pretty good idea. All the other soldiers and support personnel are going to receive that same bonus within the next 6 months. And again, not a really bad idea. But being the schmuck I am, I really have to ask, anybody ever think of where the money's coming from for that? Hi there. Hi there. Us, the U.S. taxpayer. We've already given Pakistan something like $12 billion in foreign aid in just the last year or so. And, again, giving the frontline soldiers, etc., the pay bonus, not a bad idea, but let's give credit where credit is due. That would be us. And I'll bet a lot of you had to take a pay cut to keep your jobs, right? Like I said, Schmuck-World. Second, I want to talk about the TARP payback by, 8 of the banks that got TARP money. There was discussion about not letting them pay it back. I want to know exactly when we changed worlds into Schmuck-World. Really, come on, guys. And here's where any one of those banks who are all together missed the best opportunity for great PR for free. The very second anybody said, wait a second, here's the check, have a nice day. And then, they refuse the check, go to court. Go to court. You've already, both sides, the government and the banks, got lawyers on retainer. Use them. Set up the court date. Demand a jury. Hey, look, I'm the bank, and I'm going to tell you, I want a jury, but I'm going to let you pick it. I won't even be in the room. Pick any 12 people you like. Go for it. Get 6 alternates. Make it an 18-juror panel. I don't care who you even have for the judge. Have a nice day. Call me when you're ready. Because my opening statement is, folks, Your Honor, the court, everyone here, we're here today because they said I couldn't pay back your money. Case closed. Simple PR. These are people who already are not in love with the government for giving away that money. How much, how quickly, how readily are they going to vote for the government's argument, oh, we can't have it back? Especially when you consider what the argument was. Well, it'll make the ones who can't pay it back right away appear weaker, their stock will go down, and their investors will lose some money. Well, don't those investors have the right to know that the board and the top executives are idiots? They've pursued the wrong policy, now you got to pay for it. I personally think if I was an investor somewhere, I'd want to know if the guy who I've got in charge of my money is indeed an idiot. Of course, like I said, I'm a schmuck. But there you go, folks. Welcome to Schmuck-World, where some of this, somewhere, somehow, someday, will make some sense. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's today's Schmuck Look. Peace, everyone.